For years, I would get in arguments with friends of mine that were vegan and vegetarian, and I'd say that's the most unnatural diet you can have. And they'd be like, what do you mean? It's the healthiest diet you can have. No, it's not. How is that healthy? I always cite this. Where do you get your B12 from? You're a vegan? Where are you getting your B12 from? And that they really have like no answer. They'll say something like broccoli or something like that. Just something ridiculous. It's absurd. B12, you can only get it from an animal source. That's the only place you can get it. I was under, this is interesting because I was under the belief that you could get it from yeast, but you can't get it from yeast unless it's fortified. I just was talking to my friend the other day. She was on the computer reading about it. Milk paint. She is she's a vegetarian. She's worried about getting pernicious anemia because a friend of theirs that's a vegetarian has it. It's terrible. I've known somebody that's gotten it. It fucks with your memory. It really screws you up. So it's very common with older people and vegetarians. So you have to get B12. So I do. I sort of see it as like unnatural and unhealthy. You have to have B12. Okay, so then you have to take a supplement. You have to supplement your diet. You know, it just seems ridiculous. No, with that said, I understand why, like Milk Paint, why she does it. She says that she won't eat an animal with a face or with eyes. She's just like, no way, I'm not doing it. So I get that. I get that. But I brought up bugs to her, and she was like, no, we're not eating bugs. So they have eyes. She said like a grasshopper, it has eyes. So she's not going to do that. But she started taking a supplement. She's not totally wacky. They do. No, she isn't. She's eating fake cheese. She's eating fake cheese. Yeah, but they will eat eggs, but it's not enough. They don't eat enough of them. So that's it. Like, are you a vegan or a vegetarian? Like, you know about the B12 issue? You think that it's such a healthy diet, but I mean, if you have to supplement your diet with a vitamin, that doesn't sound so healthy, now does it? I'm sorry, I'm just, it's the truth. And I just looked that up again just to make sure about the yeast, and it said, contrary to popular belief, that's what it said. It said yeast does not supply B12 unless it's fortified. So your diet that you think is so healthy and natural, it seems very unnatural. That's just how it is. Your body's going to crave that, and then your body's not going to. You're starving your body of essential, nutrients by not eating meat. It's just silly. It's like you don't have to eat a lot of it, but you should eat some. The people that have children and they raise them as vegetarians, you try and talk to them, and it's ridiculous. You do. I can't be friends with people like that. If I knew that, I would say something and I would never be friends with them again. Like there's I know of somebody that is a fruitarian, a real one. I'm not a fruitarian. I eat Spam. I got bacon in there. I'm going to eat it tonight, I think. So I'm not a fruitarian, but this person's a fruitarian and they had a child. And the fruitarian, what are you just going to give your kid fruit? It seems so unnatural and so unhealthy. For me, it's easier because it's about what do I like to eat. So I like French food. I don't want to give that up. This is exactly why I don't have a pet cow. I'm just saying that if you have to take supplements, you got to take supplements, or you're just going to get a vitamin B12 deficiency and lose your memory and use of your body. Great. Okay, that's a healthy diet, all right. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. I do understand not wanting to kill animals, and most people nowadays don't even acknowledge that the hamburger that they're eating was probably cute and adorable at one time. They don't do that. Don't be a hypocrite to the people that hunt. But also on the same hand, the trophy hunters, come on. That Trump kid, you know, both of them. Eric and Don Jr., they trophy hunt. I bet they're not vegan. But they're jerks.